Hey guys, I want to ask you something. When was the last time you did absolutely nothing? Not relaxing while watching Netflix. Not resting while scrolling your phone. Not taking a break while listening to a podcast. Nothing. Just you and silence. And no input whatsoever. You can't remember, can you? Because something happened to us. Somewhere between smartphones and infinite scroll and 24-hour news cycles. We lost the ability to simply exist. You know every trending topic, every celebrity's latest drama, every opinion about everything happening, everywhere, all the time. But you don't know the sound of your own thoughts. You don't know what it feels like to just be. Scientists now call this stimulation addiction. Your dopamine system has been so thoroughly hijacked. That silence feels like a threat. That stillness feels like punishment. That doing nothing feels like dying. And the cost? You've lost the ability to think deeply, to feel fully, to know yourself at all. You are the most stimulated generation in human history, and you have never been more empty. Before we go deeper, take a moment to like this video and subscribe. But only if you're genuinely ready to sit with something uncomfortable tonight. Let me know in the comments. When was the last time you sat in complete silence for more than 5 minutes? No input, no distraction, nothing. I want to see how long we've all been running. Now, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Face down, across the room if you can, and prepare for the most difficult thing you will attempt tonight. Not a workout, not a deadline, not a hard conversation, just nothing. Congratulations. You made it through another day of filling every silence with noise, every stillness with movement, every moment of emptiness with another hit of dopamine. You are so stimulated, and you have never been more hollow. Here's what you've lost in your addiction to stimulation: the ability to think deeply, the ability to feel fully, the ability to know yourself at all. You know every celebrity's drama. You know every trending topic. You know everything happening everywhere, all the time. But you don't know the sound of your own thoughts. You don't know what it feels like to just be. You don't know who you are when no one is watching and nothing is demanding your attention, because you have been running from stillness your entire life. And tonight, the running stops. Look at this garden. Nothing is moving. Nothing is changing. And yet, it is complete. In ancient Chinese wisdom, there is a practice for what we're about to do tonight. They call it sacred stillness. 2,000 years before apps, before dopamine, before the attention economy, these practitioners figured out something the modern world is only now beginning to rediscover. Stillness is not the absence of life. Stillness is where life actually lives. In Zen Buddhism, they practice zazen, sitting meditation, not sitting to achieve something, not sitting to become enlightened, just sitting. The Master Dogen said, "Sitting is, in itself, enlightenment. Not sitting to get enlightenment. Not sitting as a path to something else. Sitting is the point. This is sacred stillness. Not stillness as a tool. Not stillness as a means to an end. But stillness as the end itself." Your entire life, you've been taught that stillness is wasted time. That if you're not producing, consuming, learning, growing, doing, you're failing. But the ancient masters knew something you've forgotten. In stillness, everything happens. Your body heals in stillness. Your mind integrates in stillness. Your soul remembers itself in stillness. All the answers you've been searching for are found in stillness. All the peace you've been chasing lives in stillness. All the versions of yourself you've been trying to become. Dissolve in stillness, leaving only who you already are. But you have to be willing to stop. Take a breath with me now. Not a deep breath, not a special breath, just a breath and another. Notice, you don't have to do anything. Breathing happens, heartbeats, blood flows, all of it in stillness. You are not in control of any of it, and that is the most terrifying and most liberating truth you will ever face. Let's sit together in stillness, in the profound, uncomfortable, beautiful art of doing absolutely nothing. Your mind is already trying to escape. It's making lists, planning, remembering, imagining, anything to avoid being here. Let it. Don't fight the thoughts. Don't try to empty your mind. That's just another form of doing. Just notice. A thought arises. You notice it. It passes. Like a cloud, moving through an empty sky. Your body is uncomfortable. Something itches. Something aches. Something wants to move. This is normal. Your body is not used to stillness. It's been trained to fidget, to adjust, to constantly seek comfort. Can you, just for a moment, let it be uncomfortable? Not forever, just now. The discomfort you're feeling is not actually physical. It's existential. It's the discomfort of meeting yourself, of being with no distractions, no performance, no purpose. Who are you when you're doing nothing? Not who you think you should be, not who others expect, not who you're trying to become, just who you are, right now, in this moment, in this stillness. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you've been moving so fast for so long that you've forgotten. That's okay. Sacred stillness will remind you. Not through effort, not through analysis, but through presence. Just being here, breathing, existing, still. This is the practice. Not achieving stillness, but being still. There's nothing to get right, nothing to accomplish, nowhere to arrive. You're already here. The world is slowing down, not just around you, inside you. Your heartbeat, slowing. Your breath, deepening. Your thoughts, spacing out. This is what the masters meant by just sitting. Not sitting to achieve, not sitting to become, just sitting. And in that sitting, everything settles. The mud settles to the bottom of the pond. The water becomes clear. You don't make it clear. You just stop stirring it. And clarity happens by itself. All your life, you've been stirring, doing, fixing, improving, becoming. What if you just stopped? Not giving up, not quitting. Just stopping. Stopping the constant movement. Stopping the endless seeking. Stopping the exhausting becoming. And just being. Here, now, still. This is sacred stillness. Not the absence of something, but the presence of everything. Imperfect, profound stillness. Sleep is coming, not as an escape, but as the deepest form of stillness. I'll leave you here. In the quiet, good night, be still.